Hello friends, good morning to all of you, and today in this video we're going to start English live class series for Abfm CAIIB 2023. So if you are targeting CAIIB 2023, then you must be watching this live series free of cost on our YouTube channel, that is on learning sessions. So you must be subscribing to our channel at the earliest and also press the bell notification icon so that whenever we upload the video you will be getting the notification related to it. So please do confirm the audio video quality at the earliest so that we could proceed. So in CAIIB, we are going to have 5 subjects instead of 3. So you are to write the different subjects related to ABM, that is Advanced Bank Management, and further Bank Financial Management, BFM, and ABFM, that is we are going to start from today itself, and that is Advanced Business and Financial Management. Other than that, you are to write banking regulation and business laws, that is a 4th compulsory subject that is added to the CAIIB this year. And also we are to select the elective subjects out of the 5, that is risk management, information technology and digital banking, central banking and human resource management, and rural banking over there. So we are to write these 5 papers, and also the negative marking is introduced. And also in case of numerical question, you will not be provided with the options, you are to write the calculated answer over there. So please do confirm the audio video quality at the earliest so that we can proceed. Jaldi se jaldi audio video quality ko confirm kar dijiye. This live series is going to be there in English only language, and you can also join the full course, because after the live class the videos will be removed from the YouTube channel and will be available only and only for the premium members. You will also be getting the access to the case study videos, and further you will be getting access to the MCQs, multiple choice questions, chapter wise questions over there, and also the complimentary access to the ePDF notes through our Android and iOS application. So please do confirm the audio video quality at the earliest, and also do like the video and share the video among your friends and colleagues who have been preparing for CAIIB 2023. And if any of your friends is preparing for JAIIB, we are also going to start the English series for JAIIB that will commence at 7:30 AM in the morning till 8:30 AM. So please do confirm the audio video quality over here. So the audio video quality over here seems to be working quite fine. So let's start the session. So first of all, we will be discussing related to the syllabus priority for the ABFM, that is Advanced Business and Financial Management. In case of ABFM, we are going to have 4 modules. First module, it's related to the management process. The second module, it is related to the advanced concepts of financial management. Third module, it will be related to valuation, merger and acquisitions. And the fourth module would be related to emerging business solutions over there. Now for the syllabus priority, module B would be the most important module. I'm writing #1 over there. That is the most important module for ABFM, and module C would be the second important module for the same. Module A would be having the priority at the 3rd point, and further then in last we'll be having module D, that is related to emerging business solutions over there. So this is the module priority that you need to follow when you will be preparing for the videos in the exam timings. Okay, but right now we are going to start from the module A itself. हम module A से ही start करने वाले हैं, and we will be covering each and every concept in detail over there. Now many of you must have been curious about that the syllabus is yet not out and the topics are yet not there, but let me tell you, we will be providing you each and every topic in detail. And let me assure you one thing, you will not be requiring any of the books as to go through. You just need to follow the videos, and that would be just more than sufficient for clearing the CAIIB 2023 exam. So what are you waiting for? Enroll into the course right now. I have already shared the link with you in the chat box, and use the coupon code NEW2023 so as to get flat 82% off on the listed courses over there. So we'll be starting with the module A, management process. And first chapter that we are going to cover, that's related to the management process itself, because it's very much important to know about that what management is, what are the different types of management over there, and why management is required over there. So we'll be discussing each and every concept in detail over there. So let's jump into the point related to the management process over there. Okay. So first of all, we'll be covering these topics related to introduction and the characteristics of the management, importance of management in the organization, that what's its important is, what is the nature of management over there, what are the different functions which are executed by the management itself, and also related to the social responsibilities of the management towards the businesses. So first of all, the point is, what is management? So it is the process of coordinating. So let's see, when we talk about an organization, we are having the employees, we are having the workforce, we are having the human resources, and also other than the human resources, we are having other resources. Let's say you are working in the bank. So in bank, we are having the human resources. Okay. And other than that, we are having the different resources, like we are having the raw materials, we must be having the stationery, we must be having the network, computers, each and everything over there. Now these all things are to be managed so as to achieve the organizational goals. What are the organizational goals? Now if we are working in a financial organization, we are having the social responsibility, and also we want to earn the profits for the organization. Now if you want to achieve these goals, you are to manage these resources in such a manner, in optimum manner, so that we can make the most out of it. Okay, so we are having the different resources, like we are having the markets, we are having the human resources, we are having the machines with us, we are having the materials, money, and the methods. Now we need to coordinate among these processes. We need to coordinate among these resources so that we can make the most out of it, and that is related to what? That is actually called to be the management over there. So it is simply the process of coordinating the different resources that the organization is having, whether it is related to human resources or it may be related to the other resources which are there in the organizations, so that we can do coordinate them and further can do achieve the organizational goals over there. So we will be understanding each and everything, that what are the different organizational goals which are to be achieved, and we will be discussing in detail so that you can understand the concepts very well. So the definition of the management must be clear to you, that what the management is. So it is a process by which we basically do coordinate among these different resources over there. Now let's jump into the another definition so that you can learn it in better way. Okay, so there are different definitions which are given over there. First of all, it was the definition which was given by the Harold Kuntz. It what said? It is basically related to what? It is a art of getting things done through others. Now management is not related to that they will be doing the work by themselves, but it is an art. It is basically the skills they are possessing, by virtue of which basically they get the work done from the others. And also it is basically related to what? It is related to the formally organized group. What do you mean by formally organized group? Now in case of the bank itself, we are having the hierarchy. So first of all, we are having the CEO, we can say, or we can say there are the managing directors over there, we are having the general managers over there, we are having the zonal managers over there, and the bank managers over there. Now they are to manage, the management is to work in such a manner which is formally organized, in a manner where the hierarchy is maintained, and they must be possessing some skills. If we talk about the board of directors who do manage the working of the bank itself, who do basically publicize the different principles, rules, and regulations related to that, how the bank will be working, it is their skills, that how they do organize all this structure over there so that they can make the most out of it. And this definition was given by Harold Kuntz. The second definition was given by the Henry Fayol. What did Henry Fayol said? It said it is basically related to what? To forecast, to plan, to organize, to command, and to coordinate and control activities of other. Like they do basically do forecast that what we will be doing in the near future, what we basically are to plan to do something, how we are going to organize those things, and then they command their lower hierarchy, they coordinate their lower hierarchy so as to get the work done. Okay, that is related to the definition was given by the Henry Fayol. And the third definition was given over here by the F.W. Taylor. Now Taylor said what? That we are to get the task done from the others in such a manner that it must be the cheapest, and we must be having the bestest way so as to get the task done. This definition was given by the F.W. Taylor. The fourth definition related to management, that is basically we are going to cover, it was given by George R. Terry over there. So management is said to be what it is. It is a distinct process. It is a distinct process. Why it is distinct process? Because it is separate from the others who are performing the tasks over there. So management is different, and the person who will be executing the task, that is a separate process over there. So it is a distinct process by virtue of which the management do plan, they basically do organize the things, and they basically actuate and further control the things. What do you mean by actuating and controlling? It means basically related to what? Let's say that the goal of the organization was to achieve a profit target of 10 crores. Profit target of 10 crores. Now they are having a planning related to that. They want to achieve this target. For this particular purpose, they will be having the agenda, that what different tasks related to be done, what would be the costing, what would be the inputs, what would be the outputs, how effectively the task is to be managed. That all things will be planned over there. Now actuating the process means that whatsoever is basically planned, we need to basically materialize that stuff too. That is basically related to actuating. Now when you have basically organized the workforce, when you have organized the resources, now you need to do what? You need to control those resources, because there may be deviation. Like you basically plan that you want to have a profit of 10 crore rupees in the financial year, but it may be the case that your targets are deviating, your basically actual position is deviating. Now you need to control them in such a manner that you can achieve these targets over there. And it's related to science and art. It's related to what? It's related to science and art. What do you mean by science? Because there are the principles, there are the rules, there are the regulations which are need to be followed, and also it's related to the skills the management is possessing, by virtue of which they will be basically achieving those targets. They do control the man force, and further related to they control the human resources over there. Okay, so that is these are the four definitions which are given by the different four persons over there. And there is a short trick related to this. So the trick is related to Harold Art. What do you mean by Harold Art? Now the first name was what? It was Harold Kuntz. So it was related to the art definition was given by whom? The art definition was given by the Harold Kuntz. Who said what? Who said management is art of getting things done through the others. That is basically the definition was given by the Harold Kuntz. It's just a trick that you how you can do memorize these four names along with the definitions over there. And the second one, it was related to Henry did forecast. And now the second definition was given by whom? Henry did forecast. It was given by Henry Fayol, who said the management do the forecast, they do plan, they basically do organize and command and coordinate and get the work done from the others itself. And the third definition was given by whom? That is basically, it is said to be cheapest Taylor. Why cheapest Taylor? Because the third definition was given by F.W. Taylor, who said that the work is to be get done from the others in such a manner that we can utilize the resources in optimum manner, and also we need to get the work done in the cheapest manner over there. So if you memorize just these phrases, you can do memorize the different definitions which were given by the different authors over there. The fourth point, it's related to George, is distinct, which said basically the management is a distinct process, and also they do basically plan, organize, and further actuate and control over there. That definition was given by the George R. Terry over there. Okay, so these are the four different points that you need to remember related to this, and I hope that you can memorize the definition given by the different four authors over there. Okay, so that was related to definition of the management over there. Now it's related to what? It's related to management has therefore defined up as a process of getting things done so as to achieve the organizational goals effectively and efficiently. So if you want to achieve your organization goals effectively and efficiently, then the management is to get the work done from the others. Okay, in such a manner it can be effectively and efficiently achieved. Now we are having related to effectiveness and the efficiency. There are the different factors related to efficiency, efficient management, and the effective management over there. So the different key parameters related to those are on the screen itself. First of all, it's related to efficient management. Now what do you mean by efficient management? If I say I'm having the resources worth ₹10 with me, and further I'm getting the work done, that I'm getting output related to ₹5 of the resources only. Is it an efficient management? Would it be an efficient management? No. So the efficient management definition, it's related to what, that we are using our resources, we are having basically the resources managed in such a manner that we can use the available resources in the optimum manner. Let's say that we had the resources of rupees 10 and we basically use them in such a manner that we are able to use rupees 9 of the resources or rupees 10 of the resources. In that case, that will be basically meant to be what, it will be said to be the efficient management over there. So first point, it's related to first parameter of efficient management, it's related to inputs and outputs, that you are to manage your inputs as well as outputs. Like inputs, in case of inputs, there must not be any wastage, and if you're getting the output, it must be basically accurate, and further it must be in such a manner that the inputs are used in optimum manner. And second point, it's related to doing things right, that we are to perform the things in such a manner that there is no wastage at all, there are no wrong decisions taken, and it is basically related to the second parameter, that is doing things right. Third, it's related to low resource wastage, that we are to use our resources in such a manner that we are using our resources, whether it's related to the human resources or it's related to the other resources which are there in the organization, we are to use those resources with the lowest wastage over there. Now that was related to efficient management. That was related to what? Efficient management. So if I give you an example related to efficient management, what it would be, let's say that I'm having the raw material worth rupees 10 crore with me, and further I am to basically produce the clothes or hosiery products worth rupees 7 crore out of it. Now if I'm able to achieve this particular target, because from the 10 crore of the raw material I can to produce maximum up to 7 crore of the hosiery products over there. So if I'm able to produce those, so it will be said to be what? It will be said to be the efficient management over there. Okay. The second one, it is related to effective management. Effective management means that we must be able to achieve the goals that we basically particularly having beforehand, the management must have set a set of goals over there. So if we basically were able to achieve those goals of the organization, the objectives of the organization, in that case, it will be an effective management. Like in the memorandum of association, we are having the objectives that the why the company was constituted, why we basically were having a company over there. So those must be the objective, and every company must be having different objectives. It may be the case that the company is having different objectives. Let's say we are having two companies. The first company A is basically a private company, and second company, it's basically related to it is for the welfare of the society over there. Okay, now the company A must be having objectives so as to maximize its profit, and the company B must be having some another agenda. That's let's say it is having agenda that it want to provide the education to the education for the welfare of the society at the lowest prices over there. Now both these companies are having the different objectives. Okay, so now if they are able to achieve those objectives, in that case it will be said to be what? It will be said to be the effective management over there. Okay, so first of all, in case of effective management, it's related to that we want to achieve the goals and objectives of the company, and if we are able to do so, it will be said to be what? It will be said to be the effective management over there. Second, it's related to doing the right things. So in that case also, you are to do the things in such a manner that it must be complying with the different laws, it must be complying with the government, it must be complying with the local laws of the state over there, and further high goal attainment. The third parameter is related to high goal attainment. Like whatsoever the goals which were set over there, we must be trying to achieve the bestest out of those. Let's say we basically, out of 10 crore of raw material, we were able to produce 7 crore of the hosiery products. Okay, so that was basically efficient management was there. Efficient management was there, but the sales team of the organization was not able to sell these products. Let's say they sold only 2 crore rupees of the product out of the 7 crore of the finished goods. The finished goods were amounting rupees 7 crores, but the sales team was able to sell only and only the hosiery finished goods worth rupees 2 crore only. So would it be effective management? Because if we basically were working efficiently, we were also having a goal so as to maximize our profit, and we were not able to sell the goods at the price that we mentioned over there. Would it be an effective management over there? No, it will not be. Okay, because when we will be having the piled up stocks, we are to basically stock those also, we are to basically store those stocks also, and ultimately this will add to the cost to the company, and ultimately our profits will be lowering. Okay, so there must be effective management that we can achieve the highest of our goals which were set by the organization board of directors over there. Okay, so that would be the different parameters related to the effective management. I hope that you must have understood the concepts related to the efficient management and the effective management over there. It is very much required so as to understand what is the process of the management over there, and what it is related to effective management, and what it is related to the efficient management over there. Okay, so that was related to the process of the management over there. And next, it's related to the features of the management. So we are having the different features of the management. The management is universal, it is goal oriented, it is a continuous process, it is multidimensional, it's a group activity, it is a dynamic function, and intangible force it is, which can be felt, but it's not in a manner that it will be basically that you can look upon or you can touch upon. Okay, so these are the different features of the management, and we'll be discussing all these features one by one over there. So the first feature, it's related to that the management is universal. What do you mean by that the management is universal? See, whether it's a hospital, whether it's a petrol pump, whether it's an educational institute, the management is required everywhere. But this statement means what? First feature of the management, it says that the management is universal. What does it indicate? That the management is required everywhere over there. Okay, so there are the different activities which are involved in the organization. So in each and every enterprise, in each and every organization, you need to perform a set of duties which are to be performed by the people over there so as to achieve the organizational goals. Okay, I earlier conveyed it to you that the different organizations must be having different goals with them. Okay, but the main virtue of the forming a organization, it's related to what? That we want to achieve the organizational goals. Okay, so we are having an organization ABC over there where the different employees are working, A, B, C, different employees are working. Now they basically grouped together. In such a manner so as to achieve the goals of the organization. So whatsoever the different goals of the organization were there, they are to achieve these goals over there. And also they must be having some personal goals that by virtue of which they joined the company. Let's say person A wanted to have a handsome salary, he joined the company over there. Person B wanted a growth, he joined the company over there. Person C wanted to learn the work related to okay, so that's why he joined the company. So I meant to say that the individual goals are there, and also the organizational goals are there. The management is to be done in such a manner so that we can achieve the individual goals also, and also the management organizational goals also over there. But the thing over here, it's related to that the management is universal. So whether it's an hospital, whether it's an educational institute, whether it's a petrol pump, or whether it's at your home, the management must be everywhere. Okay, so it says the activities involved in managing an enterprises are common to all the organizations. Okay, because the activities are to be managed in such a manner. Okay, so that is basically related to what? That the universal, it is what? The management is universal. Okay, so the process of doing management may be different. Okay, how they do manage the things over there in different organizations, it may be different, but the management must be there. That is a feature of the management. The second point is related to the management is what? It is a goal-oriented process. Management is what? It is a goal-oriented process that every organization, every company which is constituted, it must be having some goals. It must be having the objective. That is basic reason for the existence of the company over there. So every company is having the reason that why they are existing. Now we are to achieve those objectives, we are to achieve those goals. So management is what? It is a goal oriented process over there. So if the company is having no goal, it means the management cannot be done at all, because we do not know that what needs to be performed, what things need to be performed, or what things not to be. Okay, so first of all, the management must be having a goal which is already there. Now when you are having a goal, you must be organizing, you must be planning, you must be actuating and controlling the things in such a manner so as to achieve the process, so as to achieve the goals which were there. Okay, So these goals must be simple and these must be clear to each and every person in the institute itself. And also different organizations may be having the different goals. I already conveyed, because if a organization is a private organization or a profit hungry organization, in that case they want to maximize their profits. But if it's related to some NGO over there, which is basically for the welfare of the society, or related to anything which is not having the related to, which do not want to increase, which they do not want to basically increase their sales over there, in that case the goal may be different. But management is what? It is a goal oriented process. So that was related to the third feature of the management over there. So the first feature, it was related to what? It was related to the universal, that the management is universal. Second, it was related to what? Second, it was related to the management is goal oriented process. Now let's jump to the third point. It's related to management is a continuous process. It's not the case that you have formed the organization, you are having the goals with you, and further you are having the objective, that what needs what basically objectives are to be achieved, and it is done. It's never like that, because it is a continuous process. You are to manage the things dynamically. Let's say that we were having some of the objectives with us, and we basically were having the set of things which were to be performed so as to achieve these objectives over there. Okay, so the management basically defined the set of things which were to be done, and so as to achieve these objectives over there. But would it be basically rigid for the years itself? No, it will not be rigid for the years. It may be the case that the management is to take action in between, so as if there is any deviation from the goals to be achieved, so that they can basically attain the maximum of the goals over there. So that is related to what it says, that the management is a continuous process. So we were having a firm over there which was having a sale target of rupees 10 crore, which was having the sale target of rupees 10 crore. Now the management worked and they basically set the targets for the organization itself. Now these targets were to be achieved. But let's say in the second quarter, the accumulative sales were 4 crores only. In the second quarter, the accumulative sales were rupees 4 crore only. Now they are basically, they were out of the, they are not able to achieve the targets. They were not able to achieve the targets under the quarter 2 and quarter 1. The total sales were quantum to what? It was basically having the quantum of rupees 4 crore at a stretch. Okay. Now the management is to participate. They basically look into the factors, that what is the problem, or what is the problem with the sales team over there. They are to basically give the guidance related to it. Okay, so that is a continuous process. So management is what? It is a continuous process. Okay. The fourth feature is related to what? Management is multi-dimensional. Management is what? It is a multi-dimensional. What do you mean by multi-dimensional? There are basically 3 dimensions of the management. In general, there are 3 dimensions of the management over there, and it is basically, you can memorize it by POW. Okay, so what is basically POW? P is for people, that is for management of people, or that is a human resources, and further O, it's related to the operations, that whatsoever the operations are there, there must be management, and W, it's related to the work. Okay, so these are the different basically management dimensions in which the management must be working over there. Then it's related to what? That the management is group activity. So in each and every organization, we are having the different individuals. It's basically collection of the individuals over there, collection of the individuals who are having the different needs. Okay, so we need to manage those human resources in such a manner that we can make the most out of it. I already told you, in case of organization, we are having different human resources with us. Let's say person A is there, person B is there, person C is there. Now they basically joined the organization with a separate goal. A must be having some financial goal, B must be having some business goal, C must be having some other goal. Now the organization is having their separate goals. Now we are to manage the things in such a manner that we can make the most out of these human resources. We need to achieve their personal goal also, so that they must be aligning in such a manner that they are able to think in such a manner they want to achieve the organizational goals too. But their personal goals must also be achieved, so that they can maybe be able to achieve the organizational goals too. Okay, so an organization is a collection of diverse individuals who are having the different needs over there. Okay, their purpose of joining the institute may be different, but we need to get them aligned in such a manner that the organizational goals are achieved over there. There must be coordination among the individuals so that they can do work as a team and towards a common direction over there. Okay. Then it's related to management is what? It's a dynamic function. It is what? It is a dynamic function because it must be adapting towards a changing environment. Now you remember in 19 we were basically having the COVID-19. We were having the COVID-19. Many of the organizations were basically not able to work in that environment. They were to change their strategy. They were basically to provide the work from home to their employees over there, because if they would not have basically adapted to the concerned environment, their existence must have been basically danger. Okay, so existence is there, existence was required, so they basically looked into the factors that what is the condition out there, and they basically adapted themselves related to the changing environment in that case. So that is also required. So that is why it is said to be that the management is dynamic function. It's not a static function that you define the rules and regulations and principles so as to achieve the objectives of the organization and it is all done. It's never like that. They are to work looking at the different aspects in the society, environment, the political structure of the country, and every different factor over there in which the company is to work over there. And if they want to be successful, organization is to change themselves and further so that they can do achieve the goals of the organization over there. That is why it is said to be that the management is a dynamic function. Then it is related to management is an intangible force. Why it is said to be that the management is intangible force? Because management do consist of different human resources, like there must be different board of directors which are possessing different skills so as to manage the organization, but it's not related to that is a person who are basically doing the things. Okay, but the management itself, it's basically intangible. Management itself is intangible. It can be felt when you're working in the organization. Now it can be felt that yes, the management is there. Okay, it may be the good one, it may be the bad one, but you can feel it, you can just simply feel it. It's not related to, you can touch it, it's not tangible at all. Like you are working in the bank, there must be different guidelines which are basically given to you that how you need to work. If you do not work in that particular manner, in that case there will be a penalty that will be imposed to you, and each and every different thing is there. But it's not related to that you can touch it, you can simply feel the management over there. That is why it is said to be what? That the management is intangible force. Okay, it cannot be seen, but its presence can be felt in the way organization functions over there. So these are the different functions, these are the different functions, features of the management over there. Let me just tell you again what were the different features. Okay, so the different features, it was related to the management must be universal. That is, management is universal. It is present everywhere. The work, the way how the management is done, it may be different, but it is present everywhere in each and every organization. Second, it was related to management is goal oriented. So the goals must be simple and those must be clear, and it is goal oriented only. Then it is the continuous process. It's not related to if the once the management is done, you do not need to manage the things over and over again. It's a continuous process. You need to manage the things over and over again. It is multi-dimensional, that it basically need to manage the different dimensions. We learned POW, P was for the people and O was for what? Let me know in the comment sections. Jaldi se jaldi bataiye. It's for you. We learned over here that we need to basically do manage the things. So we said it was multidimensional. P was for people. O was for the operations. O was for the operations over there. And W is for the work over there. Okay. So these were the different dimensions of the multi-dimension. It was for the multi-dimensions. Yes, O was for the operation. तो तारक जी ने यहाँ पर आंसर किया है, O is for the operation over there. Okay. And other than that, what was the different features? इसके अलावा कौन सा feature था? It was related to, it's a group activity. Because the different individuals do join the organization over there. Different people do join the organization over there. And it must be, organization management must be in such a manner that the individual goals are achieved and also the organizational goals are achieved. Okay, so there must be common direction to them. Then it's a dynamic function. It's not like it's rigid. It must be dynamic and must be adaptive to the different conditions, and it's an intangible force over there. Okay, so that would be all related to today video. Do memorize the syllabus priority for the same. I just told you that we are having the different modules in case of ABFM, that is Advanced Business and Financial Management, and the syllabus priority I gave you that was related to B, C, A and D. That was a syllabus priority that you need to follow for the ABFM exam over there. Do enroll into the courses right now. Do download our Android application IIBF Learning Center from the Google Play Store, and if you're an iOS user, consider to download My Institute application from the Apple Play Store. And for the use the organization code GEGKT. Over there you need to organization code GEGKT, and if you enroll right now, you'll be getting flat 82% off on all the listed courses over there. Use the coupon code NEW, not U, NEW 2023, and you'll be getting flat 82% off. So do enroll right now and start preparing for the same. Thank you so much. Please do rate the session out of 10. जल्दी से जल्दी सेशन को रेट कर दीजिए कि आपको वीडियो आज का कितना पसंद आया है. आउट ऑफ 10 सेशन को रेट कर दीजिए. वी विल आल्सो बी डिस्कसिंग मेनी ऑफ द कंसेप्ट्स इन डिटेल सो दैट यू कैन लर्न द ABFM in the bestest manner available. Okay, so do rate the session, and कल फिर से मिलेंगे. Tomorrow there will be also the session over there. We will be having the sessions on daily basis from Monday to Saturday. So that will be all related to this video. Thank you so much and see you again in the next video.